Well, hello there, fishing friends, and if you're new here, welcome! So on this video, I'm going to show you how to catch the new rares from the Japan DLC 2 update. And there's a couple of them that are a little trickier to do. We're going to use the same technique to find both of those. And then there's another one that's really simple. So let's go over here and go to the board. And I'm going to pull up the fish here. So we're going to be looking for the blue-ringed octopus and the Firefly squid. And these we're going to use the same technique to find both of them. And there's a couple of techniques that you can do on them. And I'll show you once we get in there. And then the next one that we're going to find after that will be this Longtooth grouper right here. And that one is really easy to find. You're just catching them off the bottom depth using a crawfish. I'm using them on the fish finder. All of these we're going to be doing on hard mode using the fish finder. I highly recommend if you're looking for a rare. Don't try to do epic if you don't, or don't try to do expert mode if you don't have to. When you're just trying to hunt for a fish. Now, if you want to do it for points and stuff like that, go out there and go ahead and do it on expert. But if you're struggling trying to find these guys, just do hard. Just do hard or regular mode so that you can see the colors and you can use these techniques. All right, so let's get started. I believe we are going to be going to location 3. Yep, we're going to go to location 3 first. All right, so here we are on location 3. And here's a couple of techniques to find. And we're going to use, like I said, we're going to use both of these techniques. Or we're going to use this technique to find both of these fish, these first two fish. So one technique is to use the minnow here. Got the minnow up here. We're going to be looking for medium-sized fish. And with the minnow, it's going to be green. And then we're going to go to the right one time. And it'll turn red. So I don't see any there. So I'm going to go ahead and switch this expert back to hard. So we got green on the minnow. Do we got any red? Nope. I'm going to go expert back to hard. It's green on the minnow. Red. There we go. There's one right there. Right there. See it? So I got the minnow on there right now. I'm going to go to the right one time to go to my next lure. And it's red. So that's the crankbait. So it's going to be red on the crankbait. Green on the minnow. Another way to find this is you can go to your spoon and it will be the only red fish on a spoon. Alright, so that's the same way to find both of the first two rares. It's either going to be red on the spoon or you're going to use your minnow, look for a green, go to the right one time to crankbait and it'll turn red. Alright, and then you just go to a lure or a bait that they prefer. Unfortunately, as you can see, everything around them also prefers the same bait. Luckily, this one's kind of by himself, so I can cast out, bring it in, let it drop down on top of them, and I should be able to catch them. So I am using my Japan A rod here, so it's going to cast all the way out to 300 feet. I'm going to bring it in probably 5, 6, 7, 8, maybe about an 8 count, let it drop down. See if I can get it nice and straight. Yeah, it's not too bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I'm going to let it drop. It's going to drop slowly. There we go. I'll just let it play with it there. And it's a very tiny fish, so it's going to swim around. Once you see it, you realize how small it is. And there is the first one, the blue-ringed octopus. And there you go. That's the first of the 3 rares that we're going to catch today. And like I said, the first 2 rares, we're going to use the same technique. Now, I believe the next one is on 7. Alright, so here we are on 7. We're going to be catching the Firefly squid. Using the exact same technique. Both of them like the minnow. A lot of stuff like the minnow, so you're going to see a lot of green on minnow. And then, let's see, I got any green turning to red? Yes, actually I do, right there. Right there. And let me go back to the spoon. You can see that it's going to be the only red one on the spoon. So that's the same technique to find both of those fish. The reason that you're able to do that because they're on two different maps. So you're not going to find the same one. You're not going to find these on the same map. So that's one way to find both of these using the exact same method. Unfortunately, there are a lot of fish around that. So everything that I switch to is going to be green. Luckily, that one looks like it's on top and the others are down low. So I'm probably going to be able to go right across the top and it'll turn green as I go. Or turn red. My line will turn red as soon as I go across the top of it. So I'm going to go ahead and cast out. Just reel it in fast. And hopefully none of those others will take it. And then when I get close to it, it should turn red, hopefully. Right there. Yep, another small splash. And another tiny little Firefly squid. Alright, it's my personal best. I'm going to go ahead and keep that one. And we'll go catch the next one. Alright, next one is going to be on location 4. Bring up our Fishopedia here. Show you what we're looking for. We'll be looking for this Longtooth grouper. And to find this one, we're going to be looking for a large fish that likes the crawfish. So there's only 2 fish on here that like the crawfish. There's the Longtooth grouper and the common octopus. And the common octopus is a medium-sized fish. So we're going to be looking for the large fish that likes the crawfish. I'll pull this up, see if we have, let me put the crawfish on there. And we've got a common octopus back there. No green on here, so I'm going to go ahead and do a reset. Switching to expert back to hard. And there we go, we got one in the back there. Now let's take a look. I believe he is on the bottom and the middle. Yep. So that one kind of looks like it is on the bottom. It might be in the middle. So I'll go ahead and start in the middle and we'll work our way down. We'll try it out. So I do have my new rod and reel, and if you haven't done so already, go to the coupons section on your board. Type in Happy Holidays, all one word squished together, and claim your new rod and reel. This is limited until January 12th. So if you haven't done so already, and if it's before January 12th, 2023, go out there and claim this awesome rod and reel. It's a great model. They did an awesome design on it. So, all right, so I'm going to use this. It is an A rod and reel, so it's going to cast all the way out to 300 feet. And I'm going to bring it in. It might catch it right when I hit the water there. So, well, of course, if I get it straight where it's at, there, it keeps going over to the left a little bit. We'll let it go down right there and we'll see. I'll bring it in. I might have to go over to the right a little bit more. There it goes. Yeah, it was close enough. Catch this guy here. Now the way I'm able to find these different techniques that I use is I use my spreadsheets. And if you haven't done so already, take a look down in the description. I have links to all my spreadsheets. I try to get them done when the new updates come out. Sometimes it takes me a little longer, but I do the spreadsheets before I do my videos. So if there's fish that you're having troubles hunting for, often you can find them in my spreadsheets before the videos even come out. So go take a look at those spreadsheets, and that's how I was able to find the different techniques on finding these fish, is by studying those spreadsheets and going, oh, well, you know, this one is green on this, but it's red right next to it, and none of the other fish on that level will be red on that next lure over. So you just move over and find that little pattern. And there we go. There's the Longtooth grouper, the last rare that we needed to find for the Japan DLC 2. So there you go. Hopefully this video was helpful for you, and if it was, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't done so already, please hit that subscribe button. It sure does help me, and it will help you too, so you can learn these new tips and tricks as I put videos out. Again, thanks for watching. Don't forget to claim your free fishing pole if you haven't done so already. Have a great day. Bye-bye.